Hey, we're going to the moon. Saddle up, get your bags packed. We're going to the moon, the Golden Cross, baby. I'm seeing it everywhere. Don't get freaking screwed over by it, people. So the Golden Cross is a good sign in trading that helps to determine when we are now officially into a bull market. So on a daily chart, as of right now, the 50 and the 200-day moving average is just about ready to cross or is in the middle of crossing. Depends on the chart that you're looking at. So if you notice, Bitcoin had a nice little bump. But again, I'm going to explain to you some things as far as that Golden Cross and some things to think about with it. So first of all, in trading with stocks, usually that Golden Cross is on a weekly time frame. So what does this mean? Well, it means a couple different things. People are looking at the daily and saying, oh, we got the Golden Cross. Well, it is, a good indicator on the daily time frame, but we're not quite there yet. And if you look at it on a weekly time frame on a chart that has the most data with it. So I believe there's a Brave New Coin Index chart that has all of Bitcoin's prices all the way back till 2000, I think, 10-ish maybe, when it actually started trading on some exchanges. So they have all that data in there, and then it, puts that data back in there at the end of the day. So even with that on a daily, it's not quite crossed over. You look at some other charts that don't have all that data, it's going to look like it's crossed over on the daily. Again, it's a 50 and a 200-day moving average. So the stock market, if you look at it for all intents and purposes, has about an 8 to 10 to 12 year cycle that it goes through. You can look, almost every 8 to 12 years, our stock market, and for a number of reasons. Sometimes something just is a catalyst behind it. Sometimes things are just overpriced. There's just a lot of reasons, a lot of things that go in to that. But it is a cycle, and people buy and sell and trade on emotions. So if stocks are on, we'll just say, an 8-year time frame, right? So they're moving, 8 years. And Bitcoin, as it looks right now, is on a 4-year time frame. We could say that cryptos move about twice as fast as the stock market does, right? So if a Golden Cross in the stock market is on a weekly time frame, then a Golden Cross on cryptos would be half of that, which is a 3-day. Now you can't get the 3-day chart unless you have a pro subscription to TradingView. Kraken has a charting thing called cryptowa.ch. I think it's cryptowat.ch. You can go there and pull up the 3-day chart. Now I don't remember, or 3-day time frame. I don't remember if you can pull up the Brave New Coin Index. So anyway, the 3-day on a weekly and even a daily, it's not quite there for the Golden Cross. I also want to preface this with some other information for you to think about, so you're not saying, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's going to the moon, and you start throwing all this money at it, and it just keeps going up. You're like, yeah, I got in, it's good. I got in at 6,000, it's going up to 7,000. Got in just right time, and then all of a sudden it comes back down to 4,000. If you go back in history, if you want to know what's going to happen in the future for something that you're trading, look left. Okay? I'm not going to guarantee you that we're going to retrace, but I can tell you that anything that goes up usually comes back down after a certain period of time. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know how high we're going to go with this pump. We've been pushing to get above 5,600. We got above it, came back down. I didn't check it before I did the video, but it's possible we're above it right now. Anyway, if we get, I would say we have some resistance at about 58.80, and that's based on different time frames, the daily, the weekly. There is some resistance there. Not a lot. So we could absolutely, nothing stopping us going up to 5,700 or so, 5,750, 5,780, 5,790, and that 5880. It's going to be a tough one to crack for a little bit, maybe a couple days, and then we get through the 6,000 barrier, and that's going to be a big mental block. The big thing is going to be getting above it and staying above it. I don't see this happening in the near term. Even if we do get above it, I don't think we're going to stay above it. I think what's going to happen is we will probably push up to around that 6,000 level. Some are calling for 7,000. But I think we get around the somewhere between 6,100, and I'll go with those high guys. We'll say 7,000. We could spike up there. But then I think we're going to come back down. I don't think we're going to come back down hard. I don't think we're going to have a crash. It's just my opinion. I think we're going to come down over several days. People are going to start taking profits. My anticipation, time-wise, is probably sometime in June or July. Because I think what's going to happen, we're going to hit that golden cross and be like, yay, we're above it. It's good. We're in a bull market. And then we're going to come back down below it for a couple weeks, and then we're going to get back up above it. Once we get back up above that golden cross again, then we're going to be feeling pretty good. Then you can smile and tell everybody to go buy crypto, and you'll look like a genius because they're never going to lose money. Well, they may lose money, but I don't think they're going to be in the negative for at least 2 years. Guaranteed a year, the price is just going to keep going up, at least for a year. So, I wanted to get that out there. I don't want you getting blindsided by the different random things that are going on out there. Take a big picture. Zoom out if you're looking at the charts to understand what's going to go on with Bitcoin. And we know Bitcoin is king. Whatever Bitcoin does, it drags the rest of the market with it. Right now, I think maybe there might be a little prince there, Litecoin. I don't know, however you want to use an analogy, because Litecoin took off before Bitcoin did. For a number of reasons. There's the halving coming up in August. So Litecoin's going to continue to keep going up. It'll probably pull back again. But anyway, I hope that gave you some things to think about, some things to consider as far as what's going on with the price. We should be smiling and happy with the price going up. We got other things that, some announcements with different things. Maybe Amazon. So Amazon, there's a company called Moon something. Anyway, they have a system set up with the Lightning Network that is a browser extension, so it'll allow you to buy things on Amazon with Bitcoin. And I'm sure Litecoin will be available. I just know they focused on Bitcoin, and I knew that it was available, and they had some people testing it out. So just read the rest of the articles and do a little bit of research, because if you caught the article, it was, Amazon's accepting Bitcoin now. No, Jeff Bezos didn't come out and say, we're now accepting Bitcoin for you to buy your 2-day shipping Amazon Prime stuff with. No. Read the rest of the article. And this browser add-on, from what I understand, it's not too hard for them to let you buy anything and everything with it. So they have a deal with the credit card companies to, I don't know how they're doing it. With what I gathered was something with Visa and MasterCard and how they're exchanging the crypto for fiat, so the merchant gets the fiat money versus the actual crypto. It's a bridge, guys. we want adoption to happen, we should probably be using it to buy stuff with. Have a hodl stash, to grow your wealth, but should have take some money each time and figure out how can I spend this and get people to adopt it. But anyway, hope this Tuesday finds you fine and wonderful. Sorry I didn't get a video up yesterday. It was hectic. I was busy all day with an in-service. Here's what scares me and frustrates me. As a teacher, we have to prepare now for a shooter coming into our school. What kind of world we living in? It's scary. Very scary. But anyway, so I came home from that. My wife had stuff to do, so I was watching the kids by myself, and had a lot of other stuff I was trying to get taken care of. So, with all that being said, I don't know if I'm going to get a video up tomorrow. I doubt I will. Actually, I know I won't. My wisdom teeth are getting pulled out tomorrow. So you're probably not going to hear from me till next week, would be my assumption. So, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, read, do your research, watch out for that golden cross on a 3-day. Okay? And I will see you guys probably sometime next week. Until you see me again, stay crypto. Bye.